Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Knick Knack Chit Chat. Hope you've had a good week. I've had one of those weeks where I've been really busy and then I think back and I think, what have I done? What have I actually done? I've just been running around, but I have been in the garden trimming things back because it's mid-October now and I made the mistake last year of not doing enough work at the end of the year so that this spring it was just a bit of a mess and there was weeds and things had to be pruned back. So I determined not to make that mistake this year. So I've been spending lots of time cutting things back, raking the leaves, really trimming everything so that it's not as much work in the spring. So I've been doing that. I decided to take some time yesterday between the school runs and take you thrifting to one of my favourite charity shops, Pilgrims Hospice. It's so lovely there. It's so nice, and it's where I get most of my best bargains, vintage and antique bargains there. So I've taken you there on the video. And then the second half of the video, I thought it'd be quite fun to do a little bit of kitchen stuff. In terms of, I had a friend coming round, so I thought how I like to do a tablescape, how I like to set the table, make it look really nice. I never have loads and loads of time to do it. It's not super fancy, but it's the way I kind of like to put things together. I thought I would show you. So that is what I've covered this week. Hope you enjoy. So I have just dropped my daughter off at school. I'm in Tenterden, and most of you will know that I do chat a lot about the charity shops in Tenterden. And I thought I would take you along and show you some of the best ones around. I've got a little while so I can go into my absolute favourite, Pilgrims Hospice. It's so good. It's so good for vintage fashion and a little bit of furniture and homeware and things, so I'll be showing you that. And I'm also going to go into a few others, so I'll take you along for the ride. Seen this as well. It's like a 1960s, pure 1960s kind of vanity unit. It's so cute in a really sweet kind of baby pink. It's only £35, which I think is amazing. It's actually in really good nick. It wouldn't really go in my house, but I think in the right kind of situation it would look so good. I love it. Sarah,
hello.
the manager. You're the manager.
I am the manager.
Yeah, Pilgrims Hospice, and
yes.
I feel like I've known you a long time. It's probably in reality, it's probably been 2 years. Probably I've been coming here, but right. We always have a little chat and everything. And Sarah's a great lover of vintage, obviously.
Indeed.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about Pilgrims Hospice. What's the charity about?
So Pilgrims Hospice, we've got 31 shops to raise vital funds for the hospice. So this is for end-of-life care.
Okay.
So this is in our hospices. We've got 3 hospices, but we also do at-home care as well, and support for loved ones as well.
Right.
So,
oh, amazing!
Yeah.
Such a brilliant charity, and you've got some amazing volunteers here as well, don't you?
We've got a brilliant group of volunteers. We've got about 12 volunteers now.
Wow.
And some of them have been with us for a while, and some of them are sort of new volunteers as well. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I've got a great group.
Fantastic. And for that, gosh, that's a lot of volunteers. You can see in the shop, I'll show you a little bit more around it, but there's a lot of stock. You make the most of quite relatively small. You've got 2 rooms, but for a small space, there's a lot of stock, and it's beautifully merchandised. It's a great turnover. So you must have, is it daily deliveries, or how does it?
So we get a lot of stuff directly into the shop. We're really lucky. We have amazing donors who come to us because they know that we get a good price for their items. But also we get deliveries sort of twice a week as well from the other shops. So they save vintage for us.
So they sort through everything because the donations are all across. Is it Kent and East Sussex?
It's just Kent.
Oh, it's just Kent.
Kent. Yeah, just East Kent.
Yeah.
So,
and then the vintage bits they pick and they come here.
that's right.
That's why it's so. This is why I love this one in particular. Is so good because it's all vintage and secondhand. And so you must have seen. Oh my goodness! I can only imagine some of the stuff you must.
It's just So I've been here for 8 years now.
Yeah.
And when we first started, we got such amazing donations. I mean, we get them. You know, we're really, really lucky. But one of the first ones I remember was we got someone's, may have been their mother's whole collection of clothing from the 40s to the 60s.
Oh my goodness.
And so you can see, you know, the whole evolution of style and sizes as well.
Their life in clothes, in their wardrobe.
Yeah.
How amazing.
So that's really, really special.
Yeah.
And we had another donation of a whole lady's wardrobe, and she used to work at like a motor racing.
Oh wow.
Sort of place.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I
It's very
love
funky.
that. I think that's, to me, the most exciting thing is when you can have a bit of a connection to the clothes, where it was worn, who the person was, that kind of thing. It's so nice if that can stay with the clothes as well.
Absolutely.
So I've bought stuff here and you said to me, oh, that comes from so and so, and that's I love that. It's so nice.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
I love that too.
And you obviously love fashion.
I do.
I'm always, and I follow you on Instagram. I love seeing the bits, you know, your dresses and your wardrobe. You've got such great style. What's your favorite era? What do you love?
I love the 70s.
Yeah, you're a 70s girl.
You're
a 70s girl, yeah.
I think I sort of started, and I do love older clothes as well. I love sort of Victorian undergarments.
Or antique.
And also sort of 40s stuff as well, like the novelty prints.
Yeah.
But the 70s sort of did that, but
Yeah.
it's just wearable.
The cut's so good in the 70s,
are
isn't
brilliant.
it? Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really good, really sexy and fun. So
Yeah.
that's what I love.
Well, it suits you. You always look amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for chatting to me.
Thank you very much.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me.
Found a few bits. I've looked through all of the rails and there's so much amazing stock that it's really you have to be really careful. Well, I know I have to be really careful not to just grab loads of stuff because it's beautiful. I have to think always in my mind, am I going to wear it? Am I going to wear it tomorrow? The old thing my mum used to say was, are you going to wear it tomorrow? Do you want to wear it tomorrow? So I've found a few bits. I'll show you. I'm going to try them on. And another thing I always think to myself is, if something's really, really good, don't discount it if it doesn't quite fit. So I've often had things that are a little bit too big that I've taken in, or if they're really complicated, you can get a seamstress to take them in. Things like coats. Sometimes if they're that good, don't discount them if they don't fit. So I'll show you the few bits that I've pulled off of the rack. Immediately I came in and I saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, I love it, because it's got really, really cute embroidery. I think it's wool, but it's kind of a funny thing. I think it's called a tabard, and it kind of all threads in and you wear it kind of like that. This, I don't know, I've got it a bit, this should do up like that. Anyway, I just thought it was so cute. I'm kind of on the fence though whether to get it, because although I love it and I think it's so cute, I can't actually imagine really wearing it that often. But I thought I'd show you because I just thought it was so cute. Actually, maybe I will get it. It's so cute. I think it's probably 60s, I would think, maybe 70s, but this is another piece that I think is so beautiful, and I collect them. It's an old Victorian, it could be Victorian Edwardian nightdress, and you can tell the cotton is so gorgeous, the lace detail on it, it's all handmade, really beautiful. And the thing is with these is that I've got some that I wear, you know, as night dresses, but I think they look so beautiful as well if you wear them as day wear. You know, you can wear a little vest, a jumper. I've got little cashmere jumper vests that you can put on top of it for layering, wear it with boots, belt it. They're just really great pieces, and the cotton is just so beautiful. So that one's really nice. I'm going to try. This dress was actually here last week and I thought it was so beautiful. I've just thought maybe I'll try it on, maybe it'll fit, but sadly it is too big. It's too big actually on lots of areas, on the sleeves, on the shoulders and around the waist. But you can imagine how amazing it would look if I had it tailored. It is, I believe it's 1940s, late 40s. It's got amazing kind of sequin detail on the shoulders, and the beautiful kind of peplum waist with the little box pleats around the skirt. It's silk. It's so pretty. I don't know why it's still here. It's just such a gorgeous dress. It's so beautiful in a kind of turquoise silk. Really pretty. Sarah's just shown me this dress. It's by Stanley Cooper, and I think it's kind of 1970s, and I love it. I'm trying not to buy as many kind of dressy dresses because I've got too many of them and I don't really wear them that often, but this is the kind of thing I would wear immediately, which is a good sign. I'd wear it with a pair of boots now, and I love it, and it fits beautifully. The light's a little tricky to show, but it's kind of knee length, just below the knees. It's nice and fitted. It's got the kind of asymmetrical button. You can do it all the way up, or you can have it kind of half down. Fits really nicely. Yeah, 1970s, I love it. It's a really nice, gorgeous cord fabric. And I think this is going to be my choice for today. So good.
I breathe to seem to whisper love you.
So I am home. Gosh, it's starting to feel really autumny, but it's a bit confusing because it's still really warm out. So it's very odd. It's very odd weather out at the moment for mid-October. But anyway, I've got a friend coming around for dinner, so I'm going to cook. There's lots of mushrooms I talked about last week in the woods. I'm going to cook a mushroom pasta, which I love cooking if I'm in a rush because it's still kind of fancy and it's still kind of, I mean, it's delicious, but it's really simple. It is literally chopped up mushrooms, porcinis I'm using, Seps porcinis, and then I fry them with butter and garlic, just really quick, like a minute I fry them, and then I put in, when they're almost done, I put a splash of white wine in, and then a bit of cream, double cream, and then I put in the cooked pasta, mix that up for a minute, and then loads of Parmesan. And then to kind of, sometimes if I've got it, I put in a little bit of vegetable stock or chicken stock, even if you've got a little bit of that in the fridge. And it kind of, it makes it really rich. It's so delicious, and it's so easy to do. And you can kind of use that recipe for lots of different vegetables. I mean, you could do it just with spinach, or you could do it, you know, I've done it with courgettes. It's really good with courgettes as well. So yeah, it's kind of an all-rounder basic. I mean, what really can you go wrong, right? With cream, garlic, butter, wine. It has basically all of your 5 food groups in it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to cook. And I've got some really beautiful plates that have been sent to me. I'm so excited. I'll show them to you. I often get questions about my cabbage plates. They're by Bordalo. They're in loads of my reels, and I've just had them for years, and I always use them. They always look nice in a kind of table setting, and they go with lots of different things. I chose these ones because they're kind of similar but kind of different. They're lily pads. Aren't they beautiful? They're so pretty, and they're a lot bigger, which I like for them. And they're by Anthropology, and they're also quite a bit cheaper. I think they're about £20 a plate. Beautiful, dishwasher safe, really nice. And look at these beauties I got as well. You could use them for starters or desserts, and they fit. Sort of color-wise, they fit on top of the other ones if you're putting them into a beautiful kind of table setting. Look, aren't they pretty? You could use them. Look, there's the little version of the lily pad, so pretty. And you could actually put all 4 of them on the wall. They're that, you know, they're that decorative that you could use them as a kind of interior design piece. But so the 4 of those, I think, are around £55-60, so really not too bad. And yeah, so I'm going to use them tonight, make the table look all pretty. I've got some dahlias from the garden. Oh, my dahlias were so awful this year. I'd love to blame it on the weather, but it wasn't the weather. I think it's me. Me and my lack of attention I gave to the dahlias. They need a lot of feeding and watering, and the soil has to be really rich, and my soil is crap. It's not good, my soil in the garden, and ideally I should be mulching them and putting manure before I plant them, put them out. I did nothing, literally nothing to them. I just let the tubers come up. And so, yeah, they're not really giving me very many flowers, but 2 of the varieties aren't too bad. Is it Nuit d'été? Anyway, it's a dark, one of them is really dark red. And then the other one, I can't remember the name of, and they've done pretty well. So I'm going to use them. And in the table settings, I like to, instead of having one big display in the middle of the table, I tend to just take a few little stems of flowers, which is good because I've only got a few flowers, and put them in little vintage antique pots, which you'll see I'm going to do that, and kind of just dot them around. So you get the kind of illusion of, you know, abundance and nature and all of that in the table, but you're not you haven't got this big thing that stops people seeing each other. So I'm going to do that, and then just a few little candles and that kind of thing, so make it all pretty. So I will show you how I'm going to do it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Until you see her, you'll agree. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Table set. I just need to add the glasses now, and my guest should be here in oh gosh, about an hour, so I've got plenty of time. I'm going to crack on with the cooking now, and cooking isn't cooking obviously without a little glass of something, so I'm going to crack on. But thank you very much for watching this week. I've got a few ideas for next week. If you have any suggestions of things that you'd like to see, please do let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll talk to you next week. Toodaloo.